Hey, how's it going, everyone? David here, and welcome to another reaction. This episode, we are diving into Castle Season 2, episode number 21, called Den of Thieves. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the series. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. Going to keep the intro nice and short. So with that being said, buckle your seatbelts. Let's ride. Yeah, Beckett? Okay, Beckett. Oh, it's gonna break. Don't tell me it's gonna break. Dude, why is he looking at her this way?
Right, the fifth community card is called the River or Fifth Street.
Now you're on the trolley, kid.
So, who won?
Oh, well, actually, you had me until the river.
I'm shocked. Shocked there's gambling in here. Deal me in.
So much for being shocked.
B&E's, but he hasn't been arrested in a few years, so he's either really lucky
Or he's out of the game.
What happened?
I'd say he was electrocuted.
That'd have to be pretty high voltage for him to get burns like that.
Well, sure, you connect these leads directly into the ignition system, you rev the engine high enough. Felt guilty about what he had done, wanted to erase it.
Have CSU sweep the cars and let's fume the body. Maybe we'll get some prints off of his eyelids.
You got it.
I doubt it.
That fits with Finch's profile.
Did they have any details?
Nope, they're sending a new guy up now.
And that would be me.
Oh. What's up, bro?
I knew it. I knew it. The way he was looking at her, I knew he had to be something.
Taken scores with in the past are people that he owes. Thank you.
You got it.
What can I do?
You could watch.
I knew it. I don't get it,
I
man.
saved your life twice.
Seriously, yo. He does such a good
Thank you for
job,
coming in,
man.
Mr. Cannon.
I formed relationships over the years.
So how long you been a philatelist, Fred?
Hey, watch your mouth, pal. Fred Cannon don't go that route.
That
Let's
root.
sell your stamps, Mr. Canna.
Man, it's such a
Which you would know if you were in
Italian.
a collector.
He's back.
How about I touch you and say, come on, tough guy. Come on, take a walk. All right, it's not worth it.
I'm assuming they got him killed, his ex-partner.
Symbol we found.
Meanwhile, our stamp collector has an alibi, and we currently have no evidence. So, what is our next step?
We talked to the real victim of our robbery, Mr. Victor Racine.
Bold. I like your style.
What, you think he's the kind of guy
Taking
who's
it right
just gonna
to
tell us what's in?
You don't think I killed Finch? You assume I had somebody do it for me, so you're here just to count coup, aren't you?
Sorry, what was that?
The Plains Indian.
Go see if Finch's financials are coming yet.
Okay.
What if that guy's working with Finch?
Nothing.
Not with Finch, but with the guy we just talked to.
That.
It belongs to is dead.
That's impossible.
Unless he's a zombie.
Oh my God,
Not a
Castle.
zombie. A cop.
Isaac Ike Thornton.
No.
Esposito's old partner?
He's alive.
No. Oh, see, when they started doing things like this is when the show gets really good.
If it'll get you off my back,
Esposito, you don't have to do this.
I want to.
Good. My office. 1 hour.
Esposito's good. Dude, the return of Ike.
There's no other explanation.
Well, they never recovered Ike's body, so I don't know. Someone could have cut off his thumb.
Yes, they could have done that, but you know they didn't. Come on, Carol, it's been years.
She doesn't even seem
She
emotional.
hasn't found someone new.
Hollowell was kind of disappointed. She knows me. I might be able to get it open up.
All right, take a run at her in the morning and I'll get a unit down to the house in case
I don't like the idea of it.
Right.
I don't like the idea of it.
The last couple of weeks.
Then maybe the mystery partner went with him.
Exactly. Want to join me?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Great. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, great. I'll see you.
I can't tell. It's like,
Good night.
I don't know if it's him hitting on her or him
Castle, can I ask you
trying to
something?
steer them away.
Hey, Carol. Got a few minutes?
She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to talk to him. Oh, it was that close.
Good.
Ike Thornton. If
he's working for Racine, what's he doing with Finch?
Oh my god. Good case. Good case. I love this.
So I did for his brother. That's why he did this last job with him, as payback.
Well, payback's a bitch because we found Ike's fingerprints on your husband's
Whoa.
body.
I don't believe it.
It doesn't
Or
matter if you
Beckett,
don't
man.
believe it.
That
The fact
voice.
is Ike was there.
Carol,
Where are you going?
if Racine's
Oh.
going after Ike, the first place he's gonna go is the same place we went. His wife and kid.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the surveillance team.
Too late. She's not here. They're fine. They're alive.
And the ledger? I know where the ledger is. But I need a little more time, Harvey. Just until tomorrow night.
I trust him. I trust him.
Maybe a part of your investigation. 54th. Deming.
Dude, did I call it or did I call it? I called that one. I called that one. I didn't call it like saying it was him, but I was like, yo, is he into her?
Scene. We have all the proof we need.
How are we gonna get his phone away from him?
What's up, man?
Beckett.
I have an idea.
Beckett.
Too much for you?
No. Just a little slow to get started.
Oh, illegal move. Playing dirty, are we?
Trying to find my rhythm. Come on.
You lost it years ago? Really? Look at they act like they don't work here. They're doing it all sneaky.
You know, the night before I met you, I went home to read a book.
No kidding.
Oh, he only gets her doing dirty
What about
moves.
you?
Gone through the 54th in the last 10 years. Hundreds, maybe thousands.
Well, whoever it was very good. You don't work the other side without arousing IA's suspicion unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah, we're never gonna find him. Not in time, anyway.
Unless it was the
Time for
IA
what?
guy.
I gotta take a walk.
Can it be the IA guy?
Dirty cop is. All we need to do is get the name of the informant from Hollywell and run him down.
Easier said than done. There's no way an IA officer's gonna give up the name of a confidential informant. We'll see about that.
What if it's the guy that's testing people?
What does that mean?
I mean, there was no informant.
Sir, is there any way to find out if Halliwell served at the 54th?
I'm not gonna give myself credit, but kind of figured it'd be him, if anyone.
Going you, Thornton? I'm serious, man. Thanks for having my back.
Ooh. Wait a minute, he's walking away.
Where's Esposito? Where's Esposito?
He's hit.
Esposito! Yeah. We got an officer down.
William
I
16,
know
William
it.
16 in the ambulance,
Know it.
34 to 71
I
Houston.
knew Ike was gonna go down.
It was a clean next. Castle.
Yeah. Woohoo! so cheesy.
Citizen to help me write up to stand this.
I'd be happy to lend my expertise.
So,
We're good here. Who better than Javi himself, man?
you're free to go.
As far as I'm concerned, Finch acted alone. It's my case. I'm closing it.
And I don't
Nice.
see Racine pressing charges anytime soon. Right now, he's trying to deny that the letter is his.
I swear, it always ends with one of them being jealous for the other. All right, season 2, episode number 21 of Castle. And man, oh man, was that a great episode. I told you, whenever it goes the serious route, whenever Castle decides to go the serious route, the show's amazing, man. The show is absolutely amazing. And the fact that we got a story with Javi Esposito, and we just got more of him and Ryan, and it was to me for the good, for the better, because he's such a strong character. Both of them are, and the fact that we focused on them, a previous partner of his, I felt like it was very touching. It was very emotional in moments because of the fact that he thought that his partner was dead this entire time. And for them to tie in the wife, his kid, you know, obviously his kid Tim seeing Esposito as, you know, an uncle, it just for some reason the emotional sort of aspect of the show was brilliant. It was brilliant. We only had a few maybe castle moments that were poking around with fun, but for the most part, it was serious time. And whenever it's serious, whenever the case is a serious case, I love it. There were a lot of factors into it. I thought for sure it was Deming. I liked the fact that I knew it had something to do with a sort of dirty cop. I guess the way that Deming was rubbing off on me was very, it just seemed very, he did it, you know what I mean? He picked this case, like everything that they were tying into it and trying to pin it on him was the thoughts that were going through my head. So I'm not going to give myself a pat on the back because I didn't guess it at the end of the day, but I knew something was fishy. I knew something that was going on was fishy. And so obviously if it wasn't Deming, then it had to be the IA guy. I feel like he was pushing very hard to get Javi to take the poly, to sort of take the fall for this one. And so everything looked Deming. Everything, was pointing in the Deming route. But at the end of the day, I was wrong. It wasn't that. It was the Hollowell guy. Pretty cool little standoff at the end there. I like that Ike kept saying, thank you for having my back. Like their little code for, hey, I got a gun. My back pocket. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I have a gun. Pull it and do it. Like, you know what I mean? But I knew when they turned away that if anyone got shot, if at all, it was Ike. I thought Ike would take the bullet and die, which would have been really sad to see because obviously Carol just didn't want them to arrest Ike because he was so close to getting the information, the evidence that he needed against Racine. And so the fact that if they interfere, if the cops interfered, if Javi went ahead and arrested Ike, Racine would have had him shanked at the prison. So I don't know. Some reason it hit me at a different level. I loved the seriousness of it. I loved, just the case in general. There wasn't a dull moment. There wasn't anything boring going on. The other sort of stories that were going on, I guess, is that Castle was trying to teach Alexis how to gamble. I love that mom sort of wasn't, or not mom, grandma was sort of against it. But then she wanted to get in on it. The family, I can't say that that I feel as though their family is much like mine, but their family's enjoyable to watch. I like to see Castle in dad mode. I like to see how intelligent Alexis is, and even the little quirky things that grandma says. I like it. I don't know. It adds a different sort of element to the show, away from the seriousness, away from the the tragedies that's going on as far as the murders go. Is the fuming thing that they do for bodies, is that something they legit do? Because if that's the case, that's really cool. How they can fume the body to get prints and stuff like that. But I mean, if there's one person that I want to like tip my cap to, I guess you could say, or really appreciate and give a round of applause to, it has to be Esposito, man. He definitely throughout this episode really proved to me and impressed me on the fact that he can carry an episode himself. I thought that for a moment there, I was like, I wonder if Esposito and Ryan are only good in doses. And there's a lot of characters like that. There's a lot of actors like that, in my opinion. Kevin Hart, love him. He's funny, but I only can handle him in doses. I can't handle him as the main person in a movie or whatever. If he's a little side character, I like it. I'm trying to think of someone else. Even, I know this is animation wise, but the Minions and Despicable Me. Those are people that, like, in Despicable Me, they're great. They're funny. They're the comedic relief. But the second you give them their own movie, like the Minions, it's like, oh, this is too much. This is overkill. And so I thought for a moment there that that's the same for Ryan and Esposito, but it's not. It definitely isn't. They can definitely carry their weight. And in this episode, it proves that. This was very heavy on the Esposito, dealing with his partner and stuff like that. And so just to see him in that element and to see, how emotional and almost in denial in the beginning that his partner was still alive. And the fact that they were trying to frame his partner, like everything about it was a good route. Definitely makes me realize that season 2 has been a lot of fun. You have your 7s, and I feel like when you have 20 plus episodes in a season, you're definitely going to have your 7s. But you've also had, the back-to-back 10s that I gave it, a couple 9s, a lot of 8s. So, I mean, you definitely, like, the season has definitely been a lot better than season 1. Not saying that season 1 was bad by any means, but there's a lot of quality in the season. So I'm definitely looking forward to coming to the end pretty soon. I think we got like 2-3 more episodes. And then Deming, I feel bad because Deming was, coming off that he was very interested in Beckett, even went out of his way to ask Castle, is there anything going on between you two before I, pursue it and proceed to try to make something of it between me and Beckett, or him and Beckett. And so, like, that's cool. I mean, I hate that I do it. I do it way too often. And when it comes to these shows, that I see a character and I just instantly think, nope, don't trust him. Nope, something's up. And, he didn't do anything for me to think that. So, but that's the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.